Hello, everyone. My name is Tamara with Prison Talk Unhinged. We have with us today Capone, who is currently serving time with Texas Department of Correctional.
Yes,
Hello,
what's
how are
up?
you today?
I'm good. What about yourself?
I am wonderful. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, give them the information that you desire to provide.
Uh, all right, well, first off, I'm known as Big Capone. So y'all understand that this is not somebody that just made up. I am truly in prison. I've been down here for 30 years. And some of the things I'm, I'm going to say it might offend some people. But I want y'all to understand that I overstand the fact that I committed a crime and I'm in prison at the same time. That don't mean it should be, or nobody else that's incarcerated should be subjected to the things that we are subject down here in TDC. Wrong or wrong, and there's no right or wrong. We do our time, and that's what that is. And I understand that in a lot of places, a lot of people feel like we are sent to prison to be reformed. That is not why we sent to prison. There is no reform really in prison. Now they got certain programs, but as I say, I've been down here for 30 years. It ain't always been like that. And I said that to say this. Right now, on certain channels of the TV, there are starting to be videos, a little series that's putting out down here in Texas of what officers are actually doing to inmates. No matter what we did to be in here, we ain't come here to be killed. We ain't come here to be jumped on. You know what I'm saying? Certain incidents, shit is provoked. Yeah, for truth. But like I say, I'm gonna talk about some things, not of what I heard, what I've been through and what I've seen. You know what I mean? And if
Yes,
anybody choose to look into it, they can. If anybody choose to act clever, do that. You know what I mean?
yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Including you.
Gotcha, gotcha. Not a problem. Let's like put a pin right there for a moment. And let me ask you, when you stated that how you all are treated there, we didn't come to be killed, we didn't come to be beat up, which is assault in the free world. And a person that does that is subject to penalties. But the what I'm understanding that I hear you're saying is the people that are there to help govern the reform are assaulting you all.
No doubt. Now, it's still assault. If we, as an inmate, do it, it's considered assault. We will be prosecuted. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm a living witness because I got 3 years down here for it. Extra 3 years added to what I got. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to take you back and explain a little bit of the history of something. When I came down here, they had a group of officers calling themselves the Blue Bandana. And no matter what you did, if one of them put you in handcuffs, you're gonna get jumped on, regardless of whatever you going to lock up for. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And it's like it's a known. Even you know what? Present day, right now, if anybody out there visits their family and just really pay attention to the hats that these male officers wear. If it's a TDC hat, there's a saying on the back of it, and it says, "We take care of our own."
And I want to stop you right there for a moment because this call is truly coming from a prison. For a moment there, I did not catch the last of what you said. You were breaking up.
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi tends to mess up. Everybody out there that's listening, y'all might catch that a few times. What I stated was, if you pay attention to the TDC hats that these officers wear, on the back of every last one of them, it says it's stated the same thing. We take care of our own.
Hmm.
And they mean that by any means necessary. Have I
Gotcha.
been jumped on? Yeah. Have I provoked them? Yeah. Because when I got my time, the judge sent me to 60 years. He said, come down here and do my time. He didn't say come down here and let these officers put their hands on me and I protect myself. It's not just me, it's a bunch of people. And when I came down here, that was the mentality of any officer that had on a gray suit
Hmm.
was to was to put their hands on you. And it goes back a long time ago because in somebody's mind they did tests on some human or animal and they beat them until they did whatever they was told to do. And that's what's still going on today in these prisons, in these jails. You understand?
So, and I apologize for interrupting you because I'm sitting here flabbergasted because, of course, from my first interview from the host that I asked to interview my son because it's a very sensitive subject for me. Um, my desire is to be as transparent as possible when it comes to the treatment of human beings behind TDC walls because I believe that we here that are in the free, what we say free world, which we're not free, um, understand is that's what people deserve. I've been told several times, well, if they go to prison, that's what they deserve. But I want the world to understand everyone there is a human being, whether it's a female or a male, there somebody loves them and they should be treated as such. The purpose of me doing what I do is to expose it so change may come. So I want you to be as transparent as you can be from personal experience or what you've seen.
No doubt. And I always say that. And I'm gonna say this, speaking on that, uh, true reform starts with y'all on the outside that have people in here on the inside. You know what I mean? And I say that because no matter what anyone's done, if you leave them in this prison with no help, and I'm not talking about financial, people with no outside help are treated so bad because they feel like, hey, what you gonna do? You ain't got nobody to help you. Y'all hold the key to truly change the prison. The people on the outside with loved ones in here, y'all living like we are dead. And I say that because I've been through it myself and my family. Not all, but some. Know what I mean?
Mhm.
And when a person's left to sin like an animal, we truly become animals.
I agree with
And the
that.
more you become an animal, the more you are treated like an animal. You feel me?
Yes.
So true to the fact, we all committed crimes. There's actually a few in here that haven't, but we're here to do the little time that we're sentenced to do, and hopefully come home. I understand that this is a big thing for you, and I hear your emotions when you talk about it. And if I didn't see things as you see them, I wouldn't be here on this phone with you. I've been through the trenches as far as this penitentiary. You know what I mean? I done been through the lock me in the cell and don't feed me
Mm.
because you think that's gonna break me. If you treat me like an animal, I'm gonna show you an animal. Because as humans, we're made to adapt to anything. Most of us, anyway. But these type of environments is not all right. Right now, when I say injustice, I don't just mean people that are getting jumped on. And I've seen laws, these officers, because they just run across to me, uh, kill inmates.
Yes.
I had a homeboy, they put him in the shower. In the shower that they put him in, there's no air in the shower. The water doesn't cut off. And man, if his mama is anywhere out there, I'm sorry for what happened to your son. And this man I'm talking about, his name is Keith Wasted, but his name was Keith Wasted. He suffocated in the shower with my color unit. And May of '03. Like I say, anything come out of my mouth, I have no problem putting the dates out there. So anybody that think it's bullshit can check for themselves. Excuse my language. They can check for themselves. When I say injustice, it's not just them things. Like right now, where I'm at, it's like we live outside right here.
Mhm.
This is worse than you going up under a bridge and see 10 cities. We got 10 cities right here. If I don't have plastic over my boat, when it rains on me.
Mm.
And it's most worse than this. You, the warden, from the warden on down know about it. They don't care because it doesn't affect them. They don't sleep here.
I want to stop you right there. It's not just the treatment, it's the conditions as well, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Our conditions, to be honest, our conditions really dictate our treatment. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
And it comes back to the animal syndrome. If you put me in an environment where I must act like an animal to survive, that's what it becomes. because this is truly survival. When the military came through here, not however long that was ago, a few months or whatever,
Mm-hmm. That was in
I have never been,
2024.
yes, for a fact, I have never been through anything like that in my life. Human beings smelling like they rot.
Mm.
No, I don't like. And true to the fact, it comes down to the little energy companies or whatever. But we could have been sent somewhere, but we wasn't subject to that. But they'd rather us be subjected to that than to do what's right. Make it make sense.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree. And as you know, because we've spoken before about this subject, um, I'm really, really wanting to know, have you heard an officer just be real direct with, this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to treat you guys like this. This is what they tell us. This is the treatment that we're expected to do. Which, don't get me wrong, everybody. I know every guard that's employed by TDC does not abuse the men and women that are there. Let me say that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But I know there's a lot of them that do, forgetting
Yeah,
that they're dealing with human beings just like they are human.
I agree with you. Cause it's like, you know, in these later years, the uh, the people that come down here and work are mostly from another country. Some of them understand the fact that hey, at any given time they can be sitting where I'm sitting. But 90% of them, hey man, we look at as people because we are in prison. I've been told myself just the other day when I like how I was telling you about the test city. I tell the officer, hey man, all you gotta do is ask me, but you tell me when it start raining, you're not gonna help me fix. He said, shit, I'm not locked up, you are. That's not what they have to do is show respect. I'm a man, you're gonna respect me as such. And I'm gonna respect you.
Do you feel like if we, and I'm talking about the people that are out here that have loved ones, as you know, I advocated while my son was in prison on his behalf. And as you know, a lot of situations and circumstances did not happen to him because of my care. They knew that I was coming. They knew I would report anything that I knew about to the people over them, which is Huntsville. Do you think if we, the people, would start to, I'm not going to say make a fuss, but start to say we're not going to accept this, that change could come? I'm not saying I want it to be a cookies and cream, as people would say, but abuse is unacceptable. The
I agree with
deplorable
you. Once again,
conditions is unacceptable. And if we as a people, do you believe if we as a people would stand up and say, look, we're not going to continue to accept this, that change could come and people could truly be reformed and not make prison a revolving door?
Well, there's a few ways to answer that.
Okay.
First, uh, y'all on the outside can't stop prison from being a revolving door. You hear me?
Okay.
Because crime's gonna be committed regardless.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? For whatever reason. I got a dude that work that he's here with me that work with the same job that I work. Not too long ago, he told me he would rather be locked up because on the outside he lives as a bum. So there's circumstances where people want to be locked up, but change is only gonna come first from y'all, second from us. You know what I mean? When I say
Mhm.
us, I mean us that's incarcerated. But I want the people that are listening to this, I want y'all to understand this. First and foremost, man, your family ain't dead because they locked up.
You have 1 minute left.
All right, people. We'll continue this in a moment. This is Tamara and Capone speaking about prison talk, unhinged.